but this callous hands working this red dirt land, picking up scraps and broken things, making them work again. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, something strong from what remains. Mike will make it. You see me laying in the heat, sweat dripping on concrete, taking your trash you're thrown away, building tomorrow today. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, Mike will make it. Let's make it. Folks, let me tell you about the way I live. Taking scraps from the junkyard, got so much to give. West Texas wind blowing hard across my face, but I keep on living steady at my own pace. You throw it out, I pick it up, make it brand new. Metal beams and wooden planks, I see right through to what they could become in these weathered hands. While you're sitting pretty, I'm making my stand. Rusty nails and broken glass, that's my gold mine. Every piece tells a story, every scar defines the man I am, the work I do, the life I chose. When the dust settles down, everybody knows. When the well runs dry and the bank says no, I'll be here still, making something grow. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, something strong from what remains. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, till the sun burns out again. Mike will make it.
What is up, everybody? How y'all doing, man? Good to see you. Holy hell, check us out on the vertical even. Man, oh man. Hope you guys are having a hell of a time. It's good to see you. Cassius says $100. Well, I mean, hell, if you give it away $100, I mean, hit that super chat down at the bottom right next to the chat window. You see the little dollar sign? Click on there, click super chat. You throw $100 at me all day long. I ain't even mad about it. Bienvenido to Brazil. Thank you. Good to see you. It is the Saturday night edition of the Chootin Da Poop. My name is Mike. I make stuff. And tonight has absolutely no agenda whatsoever. Tonight is not about anything important. If your brain tries to bring up a serious thought, just pat it on the head. Tell it, not now, buddy. We're off the clock. Okay? I've been looking forward to this all week. I told myself, Mike, tonight you're going to relax. Come on, you did last. You're going to unwind. You let your brain flop around like a goldfish that jumped out of his damn bowl. And honestly, that's the energy I'm bringing this week. Full tilt chaos tonight with a smile. Hope you guys are on board, bro. Talking about the kind of night where, like, you start a sentence just like I just did, and about halfway you get through it, you forgot what the hell you were talking about, and you just wing it. You know what I mean? And you commit anyway. Just keep walking like a damn room when it hits the wall. It's like, nah, I meant to do that. Keeping it playful tonight, keeping it loose. Little spicy, kind of like that sort of mild salsa that Still makes you sweat a little bit. So I hope you guys got a drink. I hope you guys got a snack. Hope you got your emotional support screwdrivers, whatever the hell you need. Kick back, hang out, talk about absolutely nothing consequences. Because man, you just can't do it. Oh goodness! If you'd like to be part of the chat, you're absolutely. Members are allowed to be part of the chat. If they click the link pinned at the top of the screen, they'll be able to join me up on stage. We'll be able to have a conversation. We'll be able to talk, shoot. You can participate in the show, do whatever you want to do. How's everybody doing tonight, man? Talk to me, man. How's you guys feeling? How's the day? How's the weather? How's everything been? I ain't heard from a lot of you in a while. Shout out to Triple J Solutions in the house. I ain't seen him in about a week. I talked to him earlier today, but good to see you in here nonetheless. Flossie, beautiful. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. Gabe, Gases, Deus, all these wonderful people. Thank you for showing up, man. Appreciate you hanging out with me on Saturday. Child's home from college, so enjoying the visit. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Absolutely. Damn right. I am enjoying an invigorating vitamin and mineral drink. The boys are playing their video game, getting ready to go to bed here in a little bit. We had a hell of a time, guys. I'll tell you guys about it when you get interested. We took them out last night, had some Hawaiian food, vitamin G. I don't know, vitamin ANO shit. I don't know what the hell it is. But it is good. Got a little aftertaste a little bit. I ain't worried about that. It makes me feel better. But I took the boys out. We tried Hawaiian food. That was kind of crazy. Went to a Hawaiian joint. And went and found one of those, like the Chuck E. Cheese, Dave and Buster's, where they got a bunch of video games, stuff like that. Throw them out with some cards, let them tear it up, playing video games. Kick their butt at Guitar Hero, because that's about the only game in the whole damn place I knew how to play. It was a hell of a time, man. Punk Rocker said, okay, that's why I feel weird being alone on Twitch. Everybody's on YouTube. Yes, indeed. Most everybody is talking on YouTube. Garrett, good to see you, man. Glad you showed up, brother. Hope things are going well for you, man. And anybody else who decides to tune in on Twitch, I certainly appreciate you hanging out, man. Absolutely. It was a hell of a lot of fun, Flossie. It really was. We had a great night. Again, if anybody wants to join in, if you're a member, you can absolutely click that pinned comment at the top of the chat. You can join the show, come up and talk to me. We can have a good old time. I'll get it figured out, even though technically I'm kind of dumb. But I'll eventually get it hammered out. Fellow Texan, where you at, punk rocker? 1377? Whereabouts in Texas are you? Last time I checked, yeah, Texas is kind of a big joint. Over in Denton, Flower Mound, all up there in that northwest corner. YouTube's been turning off everybody's notification. I don't know what the hell's going on. Steven Pollock, what's up, buddy? Hey, man, woo woo, dropping in, giving me the blue barrels. All right, I see you, man. Shout out to you from over in Michigan, man. How's things been, buddy? Man, I ain't been down in that way in Dallas in a while, man, or at least in the Metroplex, I'd say. I mean, technically, I don't know if you can call Denton and Flower Mound and all of that actual Dallas proper, but you get what I mean. I mean, if you're inside the 35s, I mean, you're close enough. Yeah. Yeah, I know you, Garrett. I absolutely do. I know you from Pissed Off Bartender. I see you on Tiny's every once in a while. I see you on, I think I see you on Leftist every once in a while, too. Certainly on Mystery Girls. Dang kids got me sick. Oh, no, Steve. That's rough, dude. You got any good rock polishing going on, man? You been doing all right? Triple J says, what the hell? What do you mean, what the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Now he's got me all intrigued and shit. Did you drop your beer? I mean, what happened? What the hell? Let's go. Oh, you want to go to Dallas? I mean, everybody going to Dallas. Everybody going to Dallas. Yeah, you got to be old fart to understand that joke. Are you going to Dallas? Are you going to Dallas? Matthew! Is that Monsieur Gauthier? Bonjour, Amin. How are you? See, this is my birthday live. I polished some Australian opals. I have another set in a couple weeks. Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. I thought it would be cool. I don't know why. To do like stone inlays into some woodwork. But then the problem is all that go out there. I know as much about stone as I know about being a Chinese jet pilot. I ain't got a damn clue. So I promise you what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to go out there and I'm just going to grab rocks. And then if it comes out flat and smooth and looks good, screw it. Good enough. Hey! Stop it, Triple J! Damn it, man! Holy cannoli! Whoa! Triple J in the house, too. Whoa! Damn! Let's go! Triple J is one of the flagship sponsors of my channel, along with Black Tree Engraving and Markov Innovations. Wonderful sponsors of my channel. Absolutely. And my Triple J says, now let's go. Holy hell, we're going. Okay. But shit, we're going. Gary says he's about to start an electrician apprenticeship. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There are plenty. Listen, that's something I can sit around and talk about. If you guys want to join in the conversation, click that link if you're a member up at the top of the channel. I'll be happy to chew the fat with this one. There is such a damn void in the trades right now that is unreal. Whoever the hell graduates high school in the next 10 years and has a degree, a trade certification, they're going to be rich as hell. Do you have birchwood? Well, let's see. I got maple, I got zebra wood, I got cherry, I got the duke, got the purple heart, wingate, mahogany, leopard wood, and walnut. Oh, I guess I'm fresh out of damn birch. Garrett says, been a welder and a pipe fitter for a long time. Man, I was working in the damn steel fab shop for so long. Oh my God. You can order Purple Heart online most of the time. Hey, Michelle, good to see you. Welcome in. The ironwood I can't show you, Stephen. This is YouTube. I don't want to get banned. You can order Purple Heart online. It usually grows, well, Mike and Triple J might have a better insight on this, but I know you can certainly order it from Africa origin. I think you can get it from South America too. Triple J says we just did a sewer lift station rehab in 2 days. Woo! And if I can be so bold, I bet you $1 he probably made more on that job than most of us made in a year. Let's just put it that way. Get in those trades, get that stuff under your belt, man. All of that stems from back in the day when, like, back in the 90s and stuff, or the 80s and 90s, it was all about, if you want to go anywhere, you better get your college degree or else you're going to be flipping burgers at the McDonald's, you know? And that's what they told everybody in America. That's what all the guidance counselors said. You better do that. So we ended up with a boatload of people that had nothing but college degrees, and there wasn't nobody learning the trades. Nobody could stand a house up. Nobody could lay pipe. Nobody could, well, I mean, people could lay pipe, you know. The goddamn has gone way too far too easy to swipe up on a video. But that's just because I'm in the vertical feed. How's going on? Steve says you can put stones in wood with a bit of resin, black opal direct. Did the table with opals. Looks pretty good. I couldn't tell you opal from a garnet, from a diamond, from a rock. I mean, it's not something I ever dug myself into. It's rocks. That's what the hell it is. Michelle says her son's a horse farrier. Oh, that's a hell of a trade, man. That's definitely something that's going to keep you busy. Tie up with a vet, especially an equine vet, man. You're going to be at it all day long, man. Garrett says that rocks. Phenomenal. Oh, look, I could do that over there on Twitch too. Oh. Triple J says I need a vacation. Damn right. I've been taking a bit of a mental vacation. I'm feeling a lot better, man. I've been at it for a couple of days, man. Just getting with me. Floss has got a very good question. Says, Michelle, what is a horse farrier? I don't know. Do you want to take that, Michelle, or do you want me to go ahead and let them know? I mean, I'm in Texas, so just about everybody down here knows what a horse farrier is. There you go. Applies horseshoes, takes care of horses' hooves, takes care of the feet health, like an equine podiatrist. And they have some of the most amazing files. Those things are absolutely insane. Oh goodness, just a second. I think I've got some farrier tools over here. I'm gonna run off screen real quick, see if I can grab one. Because being in Texas, I bet you $1 I've got farriers all over the place around here. This is one of the things I love the most about it. This is a farrier's rasp, and it's beautiful. It's a double-edged, single-cut rasp. It's got an edge rasp. It's got a clean edge. And look at the teeth profile on this side. I mean, this thing is great for woodworking, man. Man, this thing is incredible. It is incredibly, incredibly aggressive. It's a hell of a tool. I'm ashamed to say we used to have a horse. We just called the horseshoer. No, it's definitely a talent. It's something you got to know how to do, Flossie. You can mess it up really easy. So y'all weren't doing the wrong thing. I mean, call somebody who knows, because you can booger up a horse pretty quick if you don't know what you're doing. I've seen guys trying to figure out how to do it, figuring they're going to wing it, and the next thing you know, I mean, they're laming a horse before you even know it. Garrett says your mom's incredibly aggressive, and I got a hell of a tool. Yeah. Okay, so we're going there. Hot damn, let's go. Yes, they are, Steve. Horse nips. It's like damn bolt cutters. It's like a mix of bolt cutters and a damn wire snip. So listen, if any of you want to participate and you want to join as part of the show, again, remember on YouTube, or if you subscribe to me over on Twitch, you can absolutely click that link up at the top of the chat. Or the pinned comment if you're on, well, it's on mobile, so it's down here, it's in the pinned comment. You can click that link, you can join the show and sit up here and talk with me if that's what you want to do. Absolutely without problems at all. Man, I cannot get over Triple J throwing that down, man. Thank you for that, man. Damn. Which is ironic because I seen what the hell you did there. Okay, Mike at Triple J is the only one's going to understand what I'm talking about. I did what I did this morning, and then you come back and you just do it. This, what the hell? What the hell? That's all I'm going to say to that. Absolutely, Michelle. Oh, man, Michelle is a nurse. that old cartoon back in the 90s? Hello, nurse. I will indeed shut my mouth. But I'm going to laugh like hell about it. Oh my goodness. We have 11 beautiful people hanging out tonight. I appreciate you guys being here, man. Well, it's the live feed. It's the short feed, so it keeps going up and down, up and down, up and down. Can't figure out what the hell it's going. You're absolutely right, Flossie. Nurses are just as underappreciated as all that. I mean, when it's all said and done, well, I think we all know the truth. The doctors don't do that shit. It's the nurses doing it all. And they probably half the time they know what the hell they're doing better than the doctor does. That's why I'm glad that they have such a thing now as a nurse practitioner. I mean, you get the benefits of talking with a damn nurse, and the work ethic of talking with a nurse, and the smarts of talking with a nurse, but they act like a doctor, which is pretty cool. I don't know how the whole thing works, but that's pretty much how it goes in my head. Used to work at the VA hospital. I've been to the VA hospital more than a couple times. And I'll tell you in advance, I'm sorry if I cussed you. I probably wasn't cussing you, I was cussing at me. I do remember a typical scenario. I was so damn mad in the VA lobby. I just yelled out, I don't know why I even come here. By the time they give them a look at me, whatever happened, whatever's wrong with me is going to get better on its own or it's going to kill me. It doesn't matter. Dan's Homestead is in the house. Mike and Jacob up in Oklahoma. Good to see you. Appreciate you, friend. The way you said that, all that did was stick that in my head. And stop now. What's that sound? Look what's going down. I'd like to request that you do, in fact, make something tonight. Oh, shit. All right. I will continue on the Statue of Liberty while we're talking. Again, that will make it difficult for me not to log my fingers off or pay attention to the chat and do this at the same time. So, if you'd like to, you're more than welcome. I need to build a dresser? Hell, I guess I could. If somebody would like to come up and talk with me, I would not be averse to that. Not in the least. I am showing a little bit of wood. I even have to check out my wood. I'm even advertising it. You get the premium stuff on Only Mics. While you're there, make sure to sign up to Dan's Homestead's Only Mics too. We got plenty of pipe to show you. What is the blue wood? Oh shit. I'm guessing it's probably this Purple Heart right here. Partially because that's the only thing I can think of to have a blue shade to it. Secondly, because I'm colorblind, so I really can't tell which one is blue. I'm assuming it's this. Purple Heart is absolutely gorgeous. Boston says I need to build a standalone storage cabinet with glass doors and gem inlays. Sound bitch. Y'all keep getting the super chats. We get to a certain point where I can afford the materials for that, I'll damn sure do it. I don't mind that at all. Actually, I do have a product going on. Hello, Michael Wayne. Good to see you. I believe Michael Wayne is in Oklahoma as well. Tomorrow, I will be doing a live stream for the next installment of the One Jig to Rule Them All. Last week, I was able to successfully build a crosscut jig that eliminated your need for a crosscut sled on your table saw. I think I'm going to try to add a little bit more functionality to it so that the end goal, when it's all said and done, is that you can build this one jig, follow along with the steps that I did, and when it's over with, you can replace a good portion of the major tools that usually are a big hurdle for somebody starting up a wood shop. Just using things that you already probably got laying around from home, DIY, and home maintenance kind of stuff like a chainsaw or jigsaw. Or you get ready to do your own woodworking. And then you can build your own damn standalone storage with glass doors and gym inlay. How about that? I'm trying to get this damn thing steady. Okay. I'm trying to reorient what the hell I was doing. Okay. So there's the torch. Let's come down and see where her head is. Yes, Flossie, I'm in the process of curating a jig that I know for certain I can get it to replace your table saw. Actually, I do have a real commission if you have a website for me to send a message. Absolutely. Oh, Robert, I have an email sign up list on mikeismakingstuff.com. While you're there, you'll find an archive of all of my old videos, my lives, my shorts. And there's a resources section where we're compiling drafts, plans, blueprints, how-tos on over 150 different disciplines. Not just woodworking, but metalworking, steel fab. Hell, if you want to learn how to do macrame, it's on there. But if you sign up there, then Garrett, I can absolutely capture your email at that point, and then we can talk. Or you, if you want, you can in the description of my channel. There's an email address where you can get a hold of me. Mike is making stuff at email. I think it's got periods in between all the words, but you'll find it in my description. Hello again to the beautiful people that are watching tonight. If you are scrolling through, please be so kind as to at least hit the like button on your way by. Oh, now I'm curious. Garrett, I'd love for you to come join the panel. Let's talk about this project you got going on. I am, if I do say so myself, I'm pretty doggone good at being able to work around not having tools. Now you got my curiosity. Oh, I'm going nuts. Michael Wayne says, I might need a brother to sit down and drink a few with me next weekend. Ooh, goodness gracious. That may indeed be a plan. And as I understand it, I've got a pretty cantankerous and rare bottle of liquid on its way to me that would just be suitable for all that. Till then, I think the only thing I got in there is like Maker's Mark. That's all I got. But as most Texans say it, there's a difference. You're either drinking or you're just drinking beer. See, down here, we don't even consider drinking beer as drinking. Tell me I'm wrong. If you're in Texas, tell me you ain't heard this fall out of somebody's mouth. Well, I ain't drinking, I'm just having beer. Don't sit there and accuse me of drinking. It's just beer. Yes, I might have had 18 of them, but it's just beer. Shut up. Acting like I'm pounding Everclear shots or something. Yes, I can drive just... No, I'm kidding. Don't drink and drive, kids. We're getting there. We are certainly getting there. If you're ever going to get into wood carving, don't carve toward you. But I got a weird, funky spot in the grain right there. I ain't got a choice. Unless you need some smoke. Yeah. I mean, that's absolutely justified. Listen, if you got to go to the corner and get some cigarettes, well, then just go get the damn cigarettes real quick. But I ain't got to do all that. Okay, that's fine, Garrett. Garrett says I've joined, but I'm doing other shit, so I'm just listening. I want to get a curio cabinet made for my Renaissance Fair potions. Hell yes! That's what the hell I'm talking about, man. Show you the mallet I've been working on. See if I can reach this sucker. Getting into that old emulative kind of stuff from back in the day, man, I love doing that. Yes, the handle on my mallet is Atlas holding up the mallet head. It works. Works well enough. I will be happy to help you with that, Garrett. Not a problem at all, man. 150%. And I built some pretty cool curio cabinets. And a good way to get a rustic feel to do them. Well, I don't know about your area down there. Well, it's dense, so it's kind of, it'd probably be really akin. Cedar fence pickets. No, don't go down to the big box and go buy cedar fence pickets. I want the cedar fence pickets that the fence guys tore down to get ready to throw out because they're replacing them with new ones. Those guys are old and weathered and grayed out, and they have, as they say, patina. And patina is shit. It's amazing. Flossie asked to know if you come to the Carolina Ren Fair. Ooh, goodness, that's a rabbit hole right there. There are about 115 different Ren Fairs. I don't know if I can make it all the way around enough to be able to say I've been to a bunch of them. Mm-mm-mm. So apparently we decided to start dropping bombs on people's heads again. Not to get political, but ain't that fun? I normally don't talk about that kind of stuff on my channel because I make stuff. But good night. As somebody who was in the Army for 8 years, when I hear ordnance, I go, wait, ordnance. Scarborough Fair is actually really fun. That's a big Ren Fair. I don't have to go get cigarettes. I got a big old bag of tobacco. I make my own. How about that? No more risking a charge, Triple J. Those of you tuning in and you're not aware of what's going on, we decided to pull a George Jones last time we was around in proximity of one another. Ill-advised, do not do it. Disclaimer, do not do what we do. Do not try this at home. We are trained professionals in a controlled environment. Doing so on an enclosed track. You would never see us doing irresponsible things in any way. God, you're not helping, Triple J. Swing over here and check this other chat because I don't see the integrated chat. There we go. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Un cigarillo, un trajo. Garrett says, don't be a wuss. Send it, some bitch. Oh, believe you me, we send it. We damn sure send it. The last time anything like that ended up happening in this shop, I think, as the Canadians say, I think we sent it a little too fucking hard, man. We sent it a little too hard, eh? I don't know how many days it took Triple J to recover. Some bitch, Triple J with the 20 gifted memberships. Holy hell, fire and brimstone. Good night. Shout out to Triple J once again. My God, look at that. Man, unreal. Dang nation. Well, I got about 20 more. Yeah, I got about 20 more damn members than I had. Holy smoke. Robin Depression Talk got in there. Ryan, Mood Elevator, yes. David Timber Designs got one. Electric Whittler got one. Holy hell, you got the all-star lineup, buddy. Mainly, you got Rachel Loha. Oh, wow. You got Heather B. You got Beans, Hobby House, Rhinestone Suzanne. You got Whack and Shack, Michael S. Man, that's the who's who, man. Holy hell. That was a good lick. Well done, man. Appreciate you, brother, man. That couldn't have been a better lineup. That was a hell of a shot, man. Wow. Garrett said, damn it, I didn't know I had gift memberships off. Oh, no. I have them on. It's if you have them off on your channel, then that means they won't be able to do that. But yeah, I mean, I think all you got to do is if you want to contribute in any way, and I'm not pressuring you to, listen, it's not anything like that, like you're obliged to. If you want to hit the $sign, there's some options there, like you can send gift memberships, or you can sign up and become a member yourself, or send a super chat, much like Triple J did earlier. It's all entirely up to you. Yeah, it was. That's a hell of a lineup, Flossie. That's incredible. And shout out to all my beautiful members that have been members for so long. Flossie, go in there and hit that benchmark. How long have you been how long, man, am I lagging? I think I might be lagging. Stand by, I gotta check some stuff. Let me see if I can kill some resources. I don't want to lag out on it. I'm working on it. Kill off some of this if there's any extra crap. Hold on. It may go black for a second. Flossie in there for 8 months. Flossie's in there for 8 months. Holy hell. All right. Hang in there. I'm working on it. Because I see my video getting all choppy. 2 damn seconds. Damn nation. Let's kill this one. Checking my computer for all the extra processes. No, that's not too bad, I guess. Kill that. I don't need that right now. Sassy, good to see you. Yeah, you were gifted a membership from Triple J. Hey, thanks for showing up. Appreciate you. And right about now is about the time I need to go fight with my doggone computer. Mm-mm. Hang in there with me. Don't go nowhere. I got you. I just got to fight with this daggone computer because it wants to pop off and do all kinds of dumb crap. And that, I promise I'm working on it. Thank you for being so, thank you for being so patient. Yep. Nope. Oh, good God. We need to do this for Christ's sake. If you guys spam those little emojis like the heart and the 100 and the celebrate and all that over there on the edge, that actually tells the algorithm to send more people over here to come see us. So y'all spam the hell out of that thing if you feel like it. Don't need you. Don't need blue stacks running right now. Let's see if that's a little better. Is that any better, guys? You hate the YouTube stream chat? Yeah, there's not a lot of shit you can do over here compared to the other stuff, but it's still fun enough. Did all of it? Did I get all of it? No. Get that off. Get rid of that. I'm gonna beat this son of a dad. I'm working on it. If you can hear me clearly enough, I got you, Garrett. Give me just a minute. I'm gonna kick shit out of this computer until it finally stops its shit. But this is what the hell happens when you're running on like a 1957 get out and push. All right. Why the hell do I got? Okay, you stop it. 2 seconds. I'm still working on it. I almost got it. It's getting a little better, maybe. Maybe. All right. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. Watch this. Sit tight. It's gonna get dramatic for a second. Oh, I see. Good. Closer. We're a lot closer. Hold on. Keep killing off all this extraneous bullshit that's running. And eventually, this somebody's going to pay attention to me. I bet you a damn dollar it will. All right, now we're getting a little better. Now, well, at least on my end it is. Okay, I think I see. Oh, shit, fire, change the music. All right, let's see if I can get back to the chat so I can see what the hell's going on. Rhinestone Suzanne. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Catch up for a second, Ronnie. Les Carpenter, what's up, buddy? I'm fighting with my damn computer. Give me a second. I promise I'll get the chat back up here in a hot second. I promise I will. Palato, what's up, buddy? I seen you got a computer put out in the shop. That was cool. Okay, maybe I'll run a little better. Maybe. Not much. Pardon me while I'm having technical difficulties, but I'm coming, I promise you. Oh my goodness, Calvin from Dad's Workshop is in the house. Hey Mike, hi chat. I'm in the woods with my sons. Hog all the bandwidth. Did my best. Hey, thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. All right, we're gonna try to bring it. Hell with it. Let's go. All right, let's see if that works a little better. We got this just one single solitary whatever going on. Plywood's in the house. Good to see you. Garrett, straight over from Twitch. Says, I'm not religious, but I am a Texan, so I got you. Les Carpenter's all the way up there in good old Michigan. You guys got to give me the feedback. If this thing's going to hell in a handbasket, it's still laggy real bad. You guys got to let me know, okay? I think I got a lot of it knocked out, but hell, I don't know. I'll keep fighting with this stupid thing. Like, you know what bugs me? Opera GX is supposed to be this browser that's supposed to eliminate all this extra crap that slows your computer down. But then you open one tab in Opera GX and it's got 21 instances of Opera GX running. Why the hell is that even the case? Make that shit make sense. Thanks, Garrett. I'm still fighting with it. It seems I got it all now. Feel better? What do you think about the duck browser? Duck, duck, go! Oh my goodness. I haven't thought of duck, duck, go in a long time because that was like, man. Absolutely, Garrett. 100%. I got a welder over here in the corner. I mean, I don't dig it out very often because of the wood shop. I mean, welding sparks plus sawdust, that kind of sounds like a dumb idea. Alex says your computer's going through a divorce, probably got gonorrhea. Holy hell. If this computer got gonorrhea, that'd be the damn worst virus it could get. Holy hell. Once again, guys, I've got a pinned comment. If you guys want to join in and you want to participate in the night's show, you're more than welcome to. Special shout out to the channel supporters, especially Triple J Solutions, Black Tree Engraving, Markov Innovation. So much generosity has been shown in here tonight. Oh, now just weld some wood, it'll be fine. Well, I mean, I guess it could. That might be like that damn Lichtenberg shit that they talk about, right? Where you just hit it with an electric arc, soak it in baking soda water, and then weld on it. But I wonder if people do that. Soak it in baking soda water and then just weld on it. Wouldn't that be a hell of a note? There's a video I bet you never expect to see in your feed. I learned how to weld wood. Boy, half the damn comments on the damn video will be OSHA yelling at me. What are you showing people? Eric says, no, those sparks ain't gonna do as much as long as you sleep a little beforehand. Well, that's the damn problem, okay? You ain't never been in my shop. I don't sleep shit. All right? You know what? My shop floor gets clean when the West Texas wind blows in here and then blows some shit out that way. That's what happens. Which, if you've never been around and watched any of my videos, I'd like you guys to understand that's kind of what I'm about. I'm pretty damn real about things. I don't run a studio. I run a wood shop. And it looks like shit. It's cluttered with garbage. It's got stuff like this hat and poop hats and turkey hats and all kinds of garbage. Hey, a lot of creations in the house. Let me see if I can get you up here on screen, friend. 2 seconds, buddy. I'm gonna try to make all this happen. Just a minute. This vertical format makes things interesting, so. Hold on. I got you, Alec. All right, well, there's Pilato. Yeah, it's playing on my end. Yes.
Yeah, I can barely hear anything really.
I don't know where it's coming from. I don't have any other tabs that are playing music. I got Amazon, my church, a co-parenting app, and Press Canario First Man.
There we go. No, I got a. Oh God, what did I do?
Why is it doing this?
There we go. No, welcome, guys. Appreciate you.
Hola.
I am trying to figure out how to get everything moved around while I'm in.
Yo, Mike, you be messing with me and just making me hear the music? Because I can see that being something you can do.
I'm playing music. Yeah, I'm playing music, Alex. Yeah.
Nobody hears this like guitar playing?
Yes.
Maybe some drums?
Yes, everybody does. I'm playing it.
I don't.
It's play. Oh, everybody has a bike.
What
Yes,
the
Triple
heck
J
is
says,
going on?
holy shit, don't even get me going.
Dang it! I'm
Well,
sorry, brother. I don't mean to touch stuff.
No, you're good. You're good.
I had it. The link didn't. Now working. Oh, it paused. Now it's a different
Oh,
song.
he's coming back. There he is. Now, I felt bad about my connection. Whoa, DeLand is in the house. What's up, brother? Good to see you, friend.
Dude, what is going on with the music?
Hey, Dylan.
Well, give him a minute. He's still trying to reconcile the music in his brain. He doesn't understand that I'm playing it.
Yeah, I'll give him a minute.
Gotta let it marinate, I guess.
Oh, music right there.
1 second. Yeah,
Hi,
you
DeLand.
stew
How
on
you
that
doing?
for a minute. I'm doing good, Pilato. How about you, buddy?
I'm doing okay. I for some reason I can't hear very well. I might try taking off the headphones and see if that does any better. But I'm in the hospital room with my daughter, so I'm hoping she can kind of rest a little bit. But
Dude, whatever your daughter's going through, I hope she gets well soon. Dude, I'm
what was
sorry
that, Alex?
the music. I thought the music was playing when you were reading the book the other day, last week,
Mm-hmm.
and Mike has been teaching me how to use this EV Mux, and I'm in his same studio under his account, basically as a co-creator, content creator. He was showing me the layers of the music, so I had to click on music, and whenever I enter this mug, the last one that I was checking out just plays.
Okay.
Oh, damn. I don't
We're all
like
good,
being able to touch something and mess with your whole life. I don't want to touch nothing.
Well, then don't touch it. Don't mess with it. It's cool. The music is playing right now. We're good.
Right on.
Goodness gracious.
I got it, dude. So
yeah, I'm gonna try.
check out.
I'm gonna try taking off the headphones and see if
cut a tree down for me.
All right.
Yo, they don't make 2x oak. This is 2x6'5", 8 foot long, and I'm gonna mill these guys down to where everything wood grain matches perfectly. But outside, I'm gonna have to take you guys outside with me because I got to get some firewood. And my dad said we got 128 pallets at my work. He said, "Can you use any?" Yes, it's cold. I burn these mugs. I'd be taking them apart and feeling like I took them apart for no reason because it gets so cold. I'm like, I gotta stay warm, and I just burn these damn things, dude. I thought he could probably fit 6 pallets in the back of his truck. My dad brought 16 pallets. And the outside of my garage right now looks like a junkyard, dude.
What was that, Mike?
I don't know if you guys can see all the wood.
Do you hear like
I'm struggling to hear you on this platform. I didn't seem to have any trouble when I was just watching it through the YouTube app, but let me try switching over to the laptop, see if that's any better.
You guys want to see something so funny?
I do.
So my dad works at a bakery, and this guy was taking apart pallets because he was doing woodworking himself. And he took apart a bunch of pallets, took all the nails out, and then got fired. He did all the work for me.
Okay, I see what's going on. Okay, wait. I was absolutely Alex said what's going on is because you're set up in here. I hear you in the studio, and then I hear you on twice. Hold on, I gotta fix that.
I'm gonna mute mine. Sorry, guys.
Don't be sorry for muting.
Yo, I'm trying to do this one-handed, hold the phone, and I'm stuck on a damn doorknob. The CNC is built, and Mike, the graphite dry agent arrived today. I'm ready to fire this mug up.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Thanks for being patient, guys. Sorry about Okay. Audio. Now we got Pilato in here twice.
Yeah, I figure you could use double the Pilato.
I guess I could. Oh, I guess we lost Alex. Dang it. Or wait.
All right.
There we
Can
go.
you hear me?
Hey, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere.
All right. This is way better for the audio on my end. So switched over from the phone to the laptop.
Yes, Garrett is offering any carpenters, woodworkers need metal work done. He's a pipe fitter and a steel fabricator over in Denton, Texas. He loves doing metal work.
Oh.
Dos pelados? Yeah, dos pelados. You're absolutely right, Garrett. We got two pelados in here, technically. Only one of us calls himself pelado, but
Good point. That is a
June!
fair observation.
Good to see you on the other side of the pond. How are you, sweetheart? Hadn't seen you in a long time. Oh, goodness.
Hi, June.
So, you erected a PC into the shop, or you integrated a PC in the shop.
Yes.
How you feeling about it, man? You loving it?
I like it. I haven't really used it too much yet, but I did a live a little while back with my daughter, and it kept disconnecting all the time. That I was running off of this laptop that I'm using right now, and it's an old laptop. It doesn't have the greatest specs, and so
Sure.
I decided to upgrade. So I've got an old computer from my office that I was like, hey, why don't I just use that? And I wanted to maximize the RAM that it could have in it, because I had 16 gigs in it. Looked online and I could buy, I'd have to replace the 4 sticks that were already in it with 4 different sticks. I could get up to a maximum of 32 gigs. And so I was like, okay, I could get it online for, $80 or so. But like, let me see if my brother has any, because he has his own little IT support company. So he helps small businesses with IT work. And sometimes he just has stuff and that he salvaged from other computers and stuff. So I asked him if he had any of that particular RAM, and he said no, he did not. But would I like a better computer with a processor that's twice as fast and a computer that has 4 times as much RAM as mine? And I said, okay, sure.
No, you
so
didn't. Absolutely not.
yeah, so anyway, so that's the one that I'm using in the shop now, but it's quite a bit bigger and bulkier than the laptop, and then the monitor obviously also takes up room, whereas with the laptop it's self-contained. So
Right.
so that's kind of the genesis of needing to install the shelf. That's the latest video that I published. It was previously on a live stream, but I had to cut the live stream off because I was working a little late into the night, and some of the other members of the household weren't that appreciative of the work that I was performing in the shop.
Oh, that's
So
rough. I know how to get around
yeah,
that though. Get a divorce. You can
yeah,
work as late.
I've been trying to avoid that solution, but you know, we'll see.
I mean, it
We're
is kind
20.
of the nuclear option. I mean, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
But
we're 25 plus years into it, working on 26 now, and we've had we've had 10 wonderful years together.
that's all right, man. And big ups to you, dude. Um, the uh, the thing that I find, like, the benefit that I find nowadays for picking up an older computer for the shop is that most of those guys are using like older, like DDR3, you know, DDR4 RAM,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, mine was a DDR3, my office computer.
it's kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, if you know somebody that has used computer parts or deals with older computers and fixes them, then it's usually a pretty easy shoe in to find some pretty decent RAM for cheap.
Hmm.
But trying to go find replacement new, it's almost impossible because everybody's already moved on to like DDR5 or some garbage.
Hmm. Right. Yeah. So with my DDR3, I had the 16 gigs in it,
Mike, did you make the
and
music play for me again?
Yes. Yes, I did, Alex. This is great. This is hijinks, man. I love this. This is like some who's on first going on right now. I love it. Yeah, I
um,
was playing music.
is that okay, Alex?
I can't hear anything
I
and the
guess
comments aren't coming through. I'm
not
gonna
turning
try
it
to log
off.
out and try to log back in.
I guess it's not okay, Pilato. He keeps turning it back off.
Yeah.
Yo, how do I leave without just ending your live?
Hold on. Like this.
Kick me out, Mike.
Yeah. So let's see. What was that comment you just put up? Oh, definitely need a newer computer for your streams or a better camera. Yeah. So yeah. So I've got. I mean, it's not a particularly new computer, um, but it's definitely handling things just fine. But I've only done. Um, well, I did this last live stream, the one that I recorded the latest video from. I did that
Uh,
live stream on that computer um, while I was building the shelf for the computer. And yeah, I can't believe Alex left. It's so sad. Um,
the other one that I could tell you is absolutely phenomenal is hooking an HDMI out of your computer to a television, like especially an older one, and then mounting the TV up on the
Hello,
wall.
hello.
Yeah, we hear you, Alex.
mounting the TV on the wall.
And then using that as your monitor, that helps a lot.
Mhm. Rather than using a computer monitor as a monitor.
And a dedicated monitor, yeah, because I'm old and I can't read the comments unless I put it up on a big TV.
Oh, just for the size
I'm
of
the
the
same
screen,
way,
you
yo,
mean?
and I'm not even that old. I don't think.
That,
You're old at heart, Alex.
that
I
is
am
true.
though. I really am. I tell people I'm 103. I tell regular people that's not a little kid I'm 43, and they fucking believe me. It hurts my soul.
Oh my
Too much
goodness.
hard living, Alex.
Right?
But not really though. I can look 20 if I cut this damn hair off. I just gotta comb my hair to the side, put on a polo, look like a college kid.
That's what I'm
Cut
trying
your
to do
hair off.
too. I'm trying to pass for 20 by having my short hair.
Yeah.
Is it working?
That's kind of going the other way for you, Pilato.
Oh well.
But you're 20 at heart, brother.
Truth be told, I cut mine like this on purpose just so I can look older.
My uncle, he started a job. This is years ago, obviously, but he started a job um, where he was supervising others, and he was pretty young, and so he grew out his beard so as to appear older than he really was. Um, and that's pretty much all I knew him as, was with the beard, until he got quite a bit older and decided that he didn't want to be looking older anymore, so shaved it off, and it's like,
Oh
oh
no.
wow, Uncle's got no facial
Hey,
hair.
I can tell you that.
Dude,
That
this is me trying hard to grow a beard. I get like 5 hairs over here.
Hey,
I look like Shaggy
Alex,
from Scooby Doo down here.
you're gonna hit puberty anytime now. It's gonna be
Yo,
great.
I'm just
yeah.
waiting. It's only been 34 fucking years, dude.
That's awesome.
I would look like Osama bin Laden if I could. For long beard.
That's a little brash, but okay.
Yeah, Mike, Punk Rocker
Yeah.
says Mike cut his down the middle to balance age.
Dude, you guys won't believe what happened. Mike, dude,
I don't believe
freaking,
it.
I had the fire ablaze, and the whole chimney came down, dude, on me. I was like, oh my goodness. There was a big gap up there. This is Mission Impossible for real, trying to fix this thing by yourself. I had got on the roof like 10 times and tried to line it up, but it was catching a little nick in the stovepipe. Dude, it was hell. I thought it was going to take 5 minutes if I called my boy over. 5 hours.
There's a win.
So
I tried to tell you needed to reposition that stove, man.
So I didn't. I have to use both of my L brackets that I had because the other ones were so soft because I run this thing so hot. It was just frail, dude. You touch it to try to bend it right, and it would like concave all the way in, and like it just completely lost its integrity. So I put 2 brackets, one straight in to get it to fit in here, and then L'd it up. That's the old pipe right there, and it's actually sitting in there finally, like it's supposed to.
Garrett's got the mohawk, so F you. No, I'm kidding.
So, Mike, what's your topic of discussion for the night?
Whatever, it's dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice. Oh my.
Yes. Here's the premise for that. Yesterday, I delayed Chootin Da Poop to today.
Yeah.
Because I decided to go out into the real world to be in the real world for a little while, right?
Oh my goodness, Mike, why would you?
I know, right?
Did you come running back to the YouTube world because it sucked out there, or what's up?
No, I actually had a hell of a time. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Heck yeah.
Took the boys out. We went and ate Hawaiian food, which I ain't had Hawaiian food. That was kind of fun. So we went to go eat at a Hawaiian burger or a Hawaiian joint. And then, those places like Dave and Buster's and, Chuck E. Cheese, they got all the video games, stuff like that.
Sure.
Cut them loose over there, gave them a little money, let them play video games for a while. We had a good time last night. It was really cool.
Was it a joint video game / Hawaiian food place?
No, but they were like practically next door to each other.
Okay.
And it was awesome.
Got the food and got the arcade.
And just like, Alex, you gonna make it, bro?
Fly says the link to come on isn't working, and I had an issue when I was on my mobile that I couldn't actually highlight the link, so I had to like type it in one character at a time, and so that kind of delayed me on getting online. And then once I was on the phone, my headphones didn't really work that great with the audio, so I ended up transitioning to the laptop where I could get it. So
yes, Gary, we went to
maybe that's the problem.
Yeah, you might try it on a laptop if you got it available, Fly. Yeah, we went to Hawaiian Bros. It was actually really good.
Is that a pretty prevalent brand? I don't know that I've heard of it.
I think it's actually like a regional chain that we got down here now.
Did you say you went to Hawaiian World?
Hawaiian Bros.
Oh,
Which is like a Hawaiian World. And Fly, it's probably okay to join as long as you don't mind being on the same panel with us.
Right. 100%.
You have to weigh the pros and cons on how that'll affect you and your mental health.
The mileage may vary.
Yeah.
I am making something because Garrett said that he challenges me on tonight's live to actually, make something because my channel says I make stuff.
So what is it that you're endeavoring to manufacture?
I am carving a relief of the clown Pennywise.
Okay.
From the popular Stephen King novel, It.
I will permit that.
Thank you, sir.
Punk rocker claims that Hawaiian Brothers is Texas specific.
That sounds probably accurate.
I'm not sure why they would limit the Hawaiian Brothers to just the state of Texas. I think the Hawaiian Brothers should be allowed in any state.
I think the Hawaiian Brothers should be allowed in Hawaii at least.
Well, they kind of got in a little bit of trouble there. They're kind of on the run, on the lam.
Yeah, I was going to say perhaps there's a bit of a story there. Why were the Hawaiian Bros forced to exile themselves to Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great question.
Tantalizing.
Yeah. Have you been to Hawaii before, Mike?
I have.
Yeah. Was it with the military or since then?
It was. And the irony of this is that I had to temporarily stop by there to fix a repeater for a communications array.
Could you say that again?
I had to stop there just to fix a repeater for a communications relay in the Army,
you say
right?
that again?
Yeah. I say again, a communications
no, repeat
relay.
it. Repeat it
I did.
again.
And the Army let me do that as many times as you need me to.
That's why we
But-
love you, brother.
So you're fixing a repeater.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It does, in fact, repeat again.
Okay.
But here's the funny thing. Talking about, well, where do you got to go? Well, you'll be going to Schofield Barracks in Maui. Oh, man, that sounds amazing. I'm going to Maui. I'm like all happy. I'm going to Hawaii. It's going to be phenomenal, right? So I pack summer BDUs. I've got like T-shirts and cargo shorts and some
Was
flip-flops.
it freezing or something?
Getting ready to like for when I've got off time. Nope, the communication relay is up on the top of a mountain peak. It is literally like 40 degrees up there. Yep, that was what happened to me.
And here's Mike in his bathing suit up there.
Yeah, I was a little perturbed. I felt a bit misled.
Up in the
Gilligan's
national park,
Island.
huh?
Gilligan's Island lied to me.
It's what, Haleakala? Mount
What's that?
Haleakala? Is that Mount Haleakala, I think?
Yeah.
Dude, I
it's,
got
it's, it's way up there.
I got this best friend I grew up with since diapers. His dad's my dad's best friend. And we're all named after our fathers and stuff. But anyway, he went to culinary school in Hawaii. He's a chef, and he's a heavy drinker, partier. He's grew up with me. And he said he was walking home, dude, and there's Samoans, right, that are in Hawaii. He said, dude, those guys are so mean. He sounded like a little kid. He was like, they jumped me for no reason. Dude, I don't know how it happened, but the way he said they were so mean, I believed him.
I can
just
relate.
imagine my boy getting jumped by some big old Hawaiian dudes.
Now the thing that's crazy. Now my son, fun fact, he ended up stationed at Schofield for almost a year, a little over a year actually. And
Did he make it to the beach?
he did indeed.
Good.
And
I would
he
have
actually,
like completely defected from the army and lived on the beach.
well, the weird thing about Hawaii right now is that if there was anything that I would call a plague that is beset upon Hawaii right now, it's chickens.
It's what?
Chickens.
They are
Boil.
all over the place.
What?
They domesticated chickens and tried to start a chicken farm there, but then the chickens got loose. And there are
definitely
no
defected to live on the beach. There's food running around everywhere.
natural predators to chickens. So
Me, I'm a natural predator to the chicken. Every day we're
there
eating
are
chicken.
chickens everywhere.
That is so cool.
Yep.
Well, Hawaiians would argue with you that it's probably not as cool as you think.
I've always wanted to go still. I've always wanted to go to California too. I've been pretty much everywhere west of Mount Rushmore or east of Mount Rushmore. I've never been west of Mount Rushmore.
Huh.
No, Garrett, I didn't think I was going to be in paradise the whole time, but at least I figured, there'd be a chance.
Yo, brother, we got Fly on join the studio. Can I add him to the stream?
Uh-oh.
Oh, come on with it. Let's make her happen, Captain. Hold on.
Hey, Fly.
Hi, can you hear
Hello.
me?
Yes.
Awesome.
I can hear
It
you.
is so
too.
nice to have a lady on here. It smells like farts in the studio 24/7.
Well, my cat's
Here we
around,
go.
so I can't promise anything different.
Fair.
Here we go. How you been, Fly?
I've been okay. I've been busy, and I had a question for anybody really. But I know you guys, you all have your
Oh, boy.
channels on your own. I wanted to ask your opinion on like personal safety on the internet.
Personal what?
Personal
Safety.
safety.
Like how much you talk about your location and name. Like I know, Mike, you talk about your location a lot. And I have an opportunity that might kind of narrow my location down, and I'm trying to decide if I want to like go that route or
So
just stay anonymous.
I have an actual story for you. I started the channel with complete ignorance to how YouTube is. I didn't think of this as a social media. I thought of it as where we watch videos.
Yeah.
And I started my videos wearing a local minor league baseball hat. And one of my buddies now, but at first I was stranger danger, scared the hell out of me. Like, I recognize that logo on your hat. You're in my area. And I was like, oh shoot.
Geez.
I'd never try to reply. I would try to steer clear and avoid this whole situation.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad I met this guy, but they can definitely find you quick and easy. So I ended up getting
Yeah.
a P.O. box as a mailing address instead of using my stuff, because people will stalk you and show up to your door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
At
mean,
the end of each
it's
of-
not something that's going to let my full name out there or my address, but I'm just like, it will narrow down the location that I'm usually comfortable talking about. So I just wanted your opinions on it.
Yeah, at the end of each of my videos, I flash on the screen my name, my address, my social security number, and my credit card number. So
Great advice.
Yo, I'm going to go look at your videos.
Yeah, we're going to show up at your door.
That's
credit's
why
not
he has.
good. I got
That's why he has so many
credit.
subscribers. Now, for me, okay, I have a benefit you don't necessarily enjoy. And I'm not trying to sound like I'm not trying to say anything about anybody or brag about myself, anything like that. That's not what I'm after. But I can say that, geez, come on. Okay. What in the? Okay. Are you guys popping in and out of the chat? I mean, Are you guys disappearing? Okay. Um, but I can say pretty comfortably that I'm not particularly concerned about anybody finding out where I am because, well, welcome to
Mike's like, I
Texas.
can fight.
I mean, welcome to Texas. I mean, you end up popping up on somebody's front steps. It's a whole different vibe popping up on my front door unannounced. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr. Rads.
you can protect your castle here. You got the castle doctrine, but in Texas, dude, I went and so I used to go door to door and sell roofs in storm hit areas. Like if the hail was over an inch and a quarter, I go knock on all the doors in that area, try to sell the roof, and get a percentage of the roof. In
Right.
Texas, I was legit scared to do that because they have gates at the end of their driveway, and I was like, I don't even want to mess with this because they can shoot you for being on their property.
So, do you want to elaborate any more about this opportunity, and maybe I can help offer some context?
I might be able to
If you
go on
don't,
TV,
okay.
and
What was that?
I might be going on TV.
Ooh.
Is she going to be on television?
Well, I don't. So yeah, I'm not sure if I should publicize that on my channel or not because it might draw unwanted attention. And I'm not using a last name or anything like that, but it'll be localized enough that it's going to narrow down my location.
Your first name
Right,
is
because I mean,
Fly?
the call sign of the local TV station is going to be enough to tell at least the geographic area.
Okay.
Yeah. Like at least the commuting distance, So, and I'm like, as a falconer, there's not many of us, so I'm also like worried about it from not just a personal angle, but like an animal angle. So
Right. The other thing about me is I got the benefit, like Garrett ended up saying, punk rocker. He's like, I mean, Texas is fucking huge. I mean, there's that. If I say I'm from Texas, yeah,
I mean,
good
there's a
luck.
lot.
That's like trying to find somebody in all of the rest of America.
Pretty much. But
There's a lot of
the other
people in
thing-
my area, but I don't know. I mean, y'all have your own channels that are have your own community, so I don't know. Like it would bring more attention to my channel, but would it be worth it to kind of?
Do you have your CPL? Get a CPL. Then you ain't got to worry about nothing ever.
What's that? What's a CPL? Oh,
Your concealed
carry-
pistols license.
Gotcha. Took me a second.
Well, here's another thing that I think might be a consideration. I'm here. I'm Chootin Da Poop. I'm doing my weekly live. Look how many people are watching. There's 7. And I promise you, I know all 7 people in here. 3 of them are up here watching me right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
And there was 10 when I joined. I'm sorry. I probably made them go away.
you're fine. So the thing about it is
weren't
that
gonna say anything, Alex.
I can say for maker channels, and Palato, Alex, if you guys see it any different, I am not sitting here trying to gather up as many subscribers as I can. I'm not here for a broad base.
Yeah.
I want to establish a dedicated community of people that know me. And for the most part, I can tell you that with my members, my subscribers, most of them, I know their names. I know their personal phone numbers. I know their emails. I mean, we're talking to each other all the time anyway. So for me, it's not that much of a risk.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying to weigh within my brain right now is like, what are the risks that I can deliberately accept, or should I not? I don't know.
I know you have a
It
really
depends on how comfortable you are being social. And like,
I don't mind being
Mike
social.
made me
I
feel
don't
like a
want
rock
anybody
star when
angry.
he reached out to me when I first made the YouTube. He showed me to Tyler, and Tyler was like, "That's the guy from the TV all day," and they were like shocked. I was like, "Dude, that's awesome!" Like it was so cool. I've talked to Mike every day since. Became one of my great mentors, best friends. Like awesome.
Yeah.
So you're gonna meet people, and saying yes to opportunities creates more opportunities.
Yeah,
When
and
you
that's
shut them down, it kills every other opportunity behind it.
yeah. And I'm excited where things are going, but I watch really huge animal YouTubers have people show up at their house trying to steal their animals or like cut into their
No
cages to let
way.
them free or whatever. And I'm like
Right.
Yeah,
nervous.
you got to remember there's bad people out there with bad intentions.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's like
but
hope for the best,
Fly,
prepare for the worst kind of thing.
Fly, don't worry about it
Mhm.
because we'll come and break your animals out before anyone else from YouTube can do it.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, no,
Thanks.
You
no
got
problem.
animals in
That is-
cages? Hell no. Okay.
I have one outside. Yeah. And she's kind of a big deal to me.
So my advice specifically would be this. And I've said this, I mean, even the guys out in the field when I was in the Army. I mean, look, your gut doesn't lie.
Yeah.
If it doesn't feel right, don't do it.
For
All
real.
right? Or if your gut tells you something's off, your gut isn't lying to you. All right? It is attuned
Yeah.
to situations and sensations that you're not cognitively aware of. Your subconscious is telling you, you know?
Yeah.
So that's one way to look at it. The other thing I have as a benefit on my end of things is that, well, outside of YouTube, I don't do much anything. I have a day job. My day job allows me to work remotely. So I'm at home most of the time.
Yeah.
I'm hardly ever going anywhere. So there's the probability of me running into somebody and saying, "Oh my God, it's Michael Vegas stuff." It's next to nil. You know, it's just not going to happen. Even if I glare out there like I do all the time, that yes, I am right here in Lubbock, Texas. I'm going to go to Texas Tech all the time. I mean, it's not it's something I can be comfortable to do because the law of probability says it's going to be almost nothing.
Yeah. Right.
So the guy that found me, because he knew I was in that area, he found me. He showed up bearing gifts that I did not want to accept because I didn't know him. I didn't feel right. He was like, "Yo, you're doing party fish. Just take it." And I was like, "Dude."
I hear a lot of clicking, like the fireplace is.
Oh, sorry, that's the fire. I just started the fire, and that's how I warmed
Oh,
this thing
it
up.
is a fire. Okay. I can't hear you over the. Oh wow.
I'm
What
sitting
about your
right next to
typewriter?
it too, because I'll
Oh,
Go ahead, Alana.
Oh, I said I thought it might be a typewriter.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like that too.
So,
It was.
I ain't that.
Fly. When I first started my channel, I was somewhat guarded on personal information, and I have my own small business, and I didn't want people to um, haters to
Yeah.
go and write bad reviews or whatever because they didn't like a video. um, just stuff like that. I've relaxed a little bit since then, just as I've gotten to know some of the other people in the community and the YouTube community. I've got um, some people that are have reached out as YouTube or as Facebook friends and stuff. So I've got a little bit of communication with other makers, and like I've emailed with Mike a little bit, and
Right.
was actually hoping to make it to Lubbock for some BYU Texas Tech games this last year, but hasn't happened. So and just as well because BYU lost every time. So, but
As they should. No.
yeah, lost again tonight, so that was amazing against West Virginia. Sad.
But listen, the
Very
good news
sad.
is you're used to it by now, so it's the blow's kind of cushioned. You know.
The
Yeah.
haters aren't so bad unless they show up at your house or dox you or I don't know.
Yeah, and I think I mean part of my persona, whether online or not, is I'm not a very confrontational person, so
Right.
I'm not usually making a lot of enemies, and of course, as I say that, probably someone out there is like, "Oh, this guy deserves to have more enemies," but
Oh, I'm sure there's a dim room somewhere, and there's a guy looking at a bunch of monitors going, "Curse you,
This
Palaro!"
guy. This guy.
pretty much. So I haven't been too worried about that aspect of it, but you never know. And like it's kind of funny. Like on my live streams, I limit the comments to subscribers only.
Mm.
So I don't have a lot of trolls that show up in the comments because you know they have to go through the exorbitant effort of pushing the subscribe button
Yeah.
before they can comment. And I think they might have to wait like 5 seconds after
Yeah.
subscribing before they can comment. And so for a lot of the
Yeah.
trolls out there, that's just way too much effort. Um, and I remember
That's why I
did
don't
have,
troll you with my alt accounts.
what was that?
I said that's why I don't troll you with my alt accounts. It means I'd have to sub with them all.
Right, exactly.
Hey, that would
Um,
increase the subscriber count. Like, I'm not reliant on the idea of monetization, but I have it as a goal and I've been working toward it. So I want to achieve it, and drawing attention from a TV appearance could really help. I'm just weighing the back and forth. And, hearing your guys' advice helped. I appreciate that. I'm just still kind of reeling from everything. Do you guys remember who Jack Hanna is or was?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he
the
brought
animal
the animals
rights
on the talk shows. Like,
right.
that was life goals for me when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not bringing an animal with me this time, but like things lead to other things, and it just, you have to accept some risk. Like, I noticed, Palato, like, you don't use your real name on your screen name, and
Right.
I plugged your book, by the way, on my reading report last week, but
Oh,
when I
nice.
saw that your the name wasn't right on Goodreads, I didn't even want to say the name that was on there in case it was your name under disguise or
Right.
something.
Right.
So
Yeah, no,
Right.
that is my real name, but
okay,
my brother actually has written several books, and he uses what's it called?
Like
Not his real
pen
name,
names and
pen name, right?
yeah.
Um, and he's got a couple different pen names that he uses, and his wife too. She has some books out there
Hmm.
that they've used some pen names, which I was like, oh, I wonder why, but I don't really worry about it, and it might be because of security issues or who knows what. But
Or if you're writing
I
smut and you don't want your parents to find out, yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think what he writes would be could possibly be deemed smut. Like one of his
Garrett
books,
Palato has written a book.
right? One of my brother's books is it's a coloring book, and the topic of the of the pictures and everything are like it's the history of video gaming consoles.
Whoa,
So
cool.
he has like stuff that predates Atari, and then Atari and Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega, and
That's
all the
awesome.
different all the different
Punk
gaming
rocker
consoles.
Palato is Dr. Seuss.
Yeah,
He
I
is.
love that
He is.
rhyming, but
I'm glad
Me too.
Now,
that
Me too.
makes two
now
of
that I'm
us.
thinking about the
Uh,
idea of a smut coloring book might actually seem marketable.
yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
out there. Trust me.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
I'm kind of scared how confident she's like, oh yeah, that's a thing.
Flies like that's where I get most of my royalties.
Well, no. So the nonprofit I work with, I'm shelving. There's room for 80,000 books. Like, I'm shelving a lot of weird stuff that people have donated. So we've seen a bunch
I
of.
can write 79,000 books. I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands coming up. We can make
I'm
something
going to
happen.
put 2,000 in my house because
And-
I'm constantly seeing donations come in, and I'm like, oh, yoink, yoink, yoink.
Yeah, punk rocker asks if I have a book, and yes, I do. I read it on I think last week, wasn't it? On Chootin Da
Yes,
Poop.
on the last
so,
live
yeah.
stream.
Yep, he read 2 of them.
And-
And if you go to the last Shootin' Da Poop, you can go to a certain point in that video and just push play, and Palato will read your kid a bedtime story.
I counted it
He
as a
will.
read book this year. Yep, because I heard it from the author. I don't.
Wait a minute.
The picture on Goodreads isn't you, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That
looked at
seems
that. I looked at that bio, and he has the same first and last name.
Gotcha.
But he's written other stuff, and it must have just auto.
They thought you
connected
looked
to
like
him.
him or something, or he looked
No,
like you.
I think just in their database, they must have just said, "Oh, this is the same name," and so
Close enough.
it must be him as the author. But yeah, he's writing very
Gotcha.
different kinds of books than what I wrote.
Yeah, his
So
bio was kind of intense there. So
yeah,
yeah.
yep. But um, yeah, and then we
That's
got
another thing is I have the benefit of a really common name. If you knew my real
Yeah,
name,
yeah.
it's pretty common.
yeah
So
There's a
my
million
running
last
ways.
name
it
is
down.
my last name is common. My first name not as much. But we've got Mike from Whacking Shack in the comments, and let's see, I have the name of the
Oh
book that Otto
goodness.
wrote. Name of his brother's books. Love video games. Yeah, I'll have to look up the name of his book, and his pen name
What's
here.
up,
Let me
Wagon
see if I can
Shack? How you
find it.
doing, brother?
And Plywood is in the house. Jack Hanna was with the Columbus,
Another,
Ohio Zoo, hour and a half drive from him.
I just looked
another
up
beautiful.
video game coloring books and like a million things popped up.
Right. Fly, that's another channel you should check out. Wacken Shack is Delauder50 in the chat.
Okay.
He does wood turning. Little crass, little smut, which is cool. But
I mean, you know, I don't care.
hands down, phenomenal dude.
I will go check it out right now. Well, in a little
And
bit.
he is most certainly of the tribe. Although
Plywood,
he
Plywood was
has,
close to Jack Hanna, sort of. I see in the
that's
chat.
cool.
Like physically, not far. I've kind of
His
forgot
big
about the
line.
chat. Sorry, guys.
Well, I mean, Mike, I ain't gonna speak for you, but um, his big thing usually is that every Sunday he does a live stream called Sunday Spun Day, and he does wood turning on Sundays, and does some very beautiful stuff, man.
Yeah, I grabbed a bunch of channels from your last live. Well, the Chootin Da Poop one, and I still haven't fully explored them all yet. Sorry, guys.
Unacceptable.
I know. I'm fired.
Hey, listen, there's only so many old bald-headed guys you can go pay attention to at one time. You know,
A lot of them are spinning things and making pretty things out of the
yes,
spinning things, and I don't understand a lot of it.
You're not gonna find too many Mexicans with dreads, though. Follow me.
Yeah, for real. I think I did actually.
Oh, really? Thank you so much. I
I
really
might have.
appreciate that. And I'm not gonna teach you
Less
anything.
carpeting.
We'll teach you what not to
But it
do.
doesn't matter. It's like people that, there's some kind of network, even if it's 6 degrees away. It's like, oh yeah, I talked to him and he wasn't a bot. Oh, that's a real person.
right. That's the other thing. I'm sure that I am not the only one that shares this sentiment, Fly. If you want to reach out to us, I mean, most of us have got emails up on our descriptions.
Oh, you're back.
Need me to help you with anything? I mean,
I don't want to impose and I don't want to become the internet stalker either. I'm like boundaries. Like, I don't know. I'm afraid to go one way and I'm afraid to go the other way.
I promise you, 90% of guys, if they end up getting stalked, they consider it a good thing. Just like,
I mean,
just be honest.
let's be real. There's a female component of like fear on the internet too. So it's kind of
Right.
yeah.
I don't know what happened, guys. I lost you guys, and all the sound is out. I'm gonna end
Oh.
my side of up here, and I'm gonna watch you guys on the TV.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan, man.
Alex.
I don't know if you guys can hear me, but good night, guys.
We can hear you. I can hear you anyway. I guess I won't speak for the
I don't
others.
think he can hear us. Is the
I
problem.
can hear you, but he can't hear us. Yeah, I'm trying to give him thumbs up, but okay, he's gone.
Now, at the end of
He's
the day,
I think so.
well, he's going to be watching us on TV.
He's gone. Okay, that gets a thumbs up for me then.
Here we go.
So mean. Wait, maybe he's still here. Maybe he's back.
Okay, and he's back. Alex, what are we doing, dude? You're killing me, bro.
Oh, I think he's gone now.
Oh, he's gone. Okay.
Yeah. Well, and I appreciate the offer and the sentiment for sure. By the way.
Seriously, and don't worry about us guys. I mean, as far as dealing with stalkers, with the rare exception, I mean, we've all watched crime TV shows,
I've watched way too many, and I think that's part of the problem.
At
And
the
I've
end
heard
of
other
the
YouTubers complain about horror stories, and like once that line is crossed, once you're out there, you're out there.
yeah, but we've even got it down to a science. Quite literally, we have what we call the hot crazy matrix,
What's that?
and it,
Dare
it's
I ask?
it's a method for guys to pick suitable dating candidates.
Oh,
Sometimes, sometimes a woman will be completely batshit crazy, but if she's insanely hot, that kind of makes up for it.
God.
So there's a weighing scale. It's
Yeah.
literally there's literally a graph, and you weigh the
Pros
insanity.
and cons. Yeah. What is worth putting up with?
Thing three has arrived. You want to talk to him, Junior?
Hi.
Hi.
You're over there.
I don't have anything to say. I just felt like I had to show up. Also, for the record, I do not have shoes on.
You do not have shoes on, indeed. You got a joke first this time?
My life, I guess.
Oh,
Ain't very funny, but it's a joke.
oh God. He is in his self-deprecating phase right now.
He's got your sense of humor.
Well, at least there's that. Did you hear that? They say you're almost a funny guy.
Don't step on any nails.
No promises. And I don't know if I'll do it on accident.
Love you, kid.
Love you.
Aw.
Oh my goodness. Now, I have the what was I talking about? The hot crazy matrix.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then your child came in and was like, "What are you talking?"
oh no, I'm sure he's already well aware of the hot crazy matrix. He laments to me all the time about his significant other, one Abby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, how interesting is that? He's not even a teenager yet. I mean, they've already called themselves boyfriend girlfriend for like 6 months now, which I'm happy for. He's obviously found something substantial in his mind, and he likes it. So, yes, okay. A hot, crazy matrix. You weigh the two against each other. Maybe a girl's not so hot, but she's incredibly stable. So, bounces out.
Yeah.
Cool. If you encounter a lady who is incredibly hot but is stable, it's because you haven't discovered the other undiscovered part
Yeah. The BS. Yeah.
that places her firmly on the matrix. That's how it works. Watching How I Met Your Mother will shed a lot of light for this. You ever watch that show?
I never got into that for some reason. It was always on my like, oh, I'll get to it eventually kind of list.
I will admit, it's pretty chauvinistic. It is. I mean, Barney is enough.
Sign of the times, yeah. Well, never mind. Oh. Oops.
Oh my God, I can finally say it. I'm going to say it publicly. For 19 years, Mrs. Mason said that Friends was the best sitcom of the 90s to a fanatical degree.
I like Seinfeld.
I believe that I want to deposit something here for posterity.
Speak your mind.
It's better. Just putting it out there. Now suit up, as Barney says.
Neil Patrick Harris has, of course, I'm going to go with, what my background is. He has a like memoir kind of thing, but it's like a choose your own adventure. And in one of the chapters, he gets extremely smutty and descriptive, and it comes out of nowhere. So when you're listening to it at work, you're kind of like, warning, please. Like, I hope my headphones don't drop the connection here. I did not see that coming, though. And it was like not gay scene, which he is. So I
Right.
was like, I thought that was his character that was being the womanizer. I guess he does the character in the book too. We went from 0 to 100 all of a sudden in that one.
Absolutely. And I think a big part of the reason he did that is because, and I may Pilato's old enough to recognize this too. Maybe not you, Fly. I mean, you're still
I'm
a
only 10
spring.
years behind you. I know I look like I have pigtails, but I'm 44, man.
For many of us, our first introduction to NPH was Doogie Howser,
Oh yeah, I used to watch that all the time.
the innocent young child who happened to be a prodigy and a doctor.
Yep, and a very
And
outdated
everybody,
computer screen.
and everybody just kind of painted him as this, wholesome little kid.
Typecast, yeah.
No, and then he absolutely, I think it was Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, and he went absolutely batshit.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like, oh, okay. That's what he's like. And ever since then, he's just been off the hinges, and it's crazy.
I feel like young actors or actresses that get pigeonholed try really hard to do something exactly opposite a lot of times.
Right. And that's rough, man. I mean, if you get shooed up into one particular role, unless it's a role that's in high demand, like I don't know, token awkward dad or whatever.
Or like Tom Cruise in every movie that he's
Tom
in.
Cruise is Tom Cruise in every movie he's ever in. He doesn't do anything else.
And he's
the same
badass
guy.
with his stunts, but like he's never gonna, have a, I don't know,
Right.
philosophical.
To be fair,
Oh.
to Tom Cruise, he was a little bit different character in what's that movie? Why can't I think of the name of the movie with Ben Stiller and Robert Downey Jr. They get dropped in like Vietnam or Cambodia or something. I can't remember where somewhere in Southeast Asia. And
I don't know.
why can't I think of the name of the movie?
Hold on, I'm gonna go.
Fun fact for those of you who
Tropic Thunder.
Yes, Tropic Thunder. Tom Cruise had a very different character in that one.
I tell you the one that got me. Fun fact that I love about How I Met Your Mother, because now I'm going to gush over it for a couple of minutes since I have the
Totally
ability to
reasonable.
license.
Yeah.
To this day, if you open up another browser tab, in the show, he has his bro code and his rules on how to pick up women. And one of his rules was, or one of his plots, he called the Lorenzo von Matterhorn.
Okay.
And what you would do is you would introduce yourself as Lorenzo von Matterhorn. And the lady would go, I don't know who you are. But you don't know? It's okay. It's okay. People don't know who I am. And then he walks away. And the whole idea is, then she starts asking people, who's Lorenzo von Matterhorn? And they're like, hell, I don't know. So she'll pull her phone out and jump on the internet and Google Lorenzo von Matterhorn. Anybody who feels like doing so, do not hold me accountable for what you end up finding, but go ahead and Google Lorenzo von Matterhorn. The television show and the producers built a real website describing Lorenzo von Matterhorn and all of the beautiful things that he's done in his life. He's a multi-billionaire. He's traveled around the world by balloon. He ended up donating $50 billion to save 300 billion starving children.
Yeah, but who hasn't done that? I mean, really.
Yeah.
And
good stuff.
Thankfully, recently he's announced that he is recovering well from his genital reduction surgery. He's feeling a lot better now.
Other pictures.
It was a problem that he struggled with for a long time, but now they think they've got it covered. It's a whole thing.
Wow.
And the website is still out there. It's hilarious.
That's awesome.
So Plywood shares that he's been married longer than 44 years. And
Which is amazing.
Michelle shares that she doesn't like Tom Cruise,
Nor do I, Michelle.
which is sad because Michelle, Tom really likes you.
Did you just do the Jesus reverse on her?
Tom Cruise loves
I don't
you.
believe in Jesus, but that's okay. 'Cause Jesus does.
WWTCD. What would Tom
Right?
Cruise do?
You know what annoyed me? And as a bibliophile like yourself, Fly, this is probably the biggest insult that I saw in the entire career of Tom Cruise. Casting him as Jack Reacher.
Yeah.
What?
I have not read the Jack Reacher books, but my brother has, and he went on a diatribe about Tom Cruise being cast as Jack Reacher, and I was like, okay. Not having read the
Yeah.
books, I thought it was fine, but having heard
Here's
him,
the problem with it, Pilato, just plain and simple. The problem with it is that Jack Reacher is explained in very, very detailed fashion.
Yeah.
That he's a monster of a man.
Yeah.
7 foot tall, 300 pounds, absolute gargantuan, gorilla of a man.
Mhm.
And there's many things in his story that rely on the fact that he's big and intimidating, and that ends up changing things in the
Yeah.
scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
Tom
The
Cruise weighs
Amazon,
as much as my boots.
Yeah.
yeah, the Amazon casting seems a little bit truer to the books, but
Yes.
that I still have not read. So
I haven't read those either. Yeah.
I
always
would
make
say
some-
that Jack Reacher was right up your alley, Fly.
Yeah, it is, and I'm looking at it on another screen right now, and it totally is. I don't know how I missed that. I keep mixing that up with one of the Tom Clancy novels.
Hey, Adele from Collaboration Curiosities. Good to see you, dear.
Oh,
How's everything down under? Anyway, I'm
Like
sorry
a
about that.
bidet.
Go ahead.
No. I definitely should reach them. Killing Floor is the first one.
I wish I could remember the name of the actor that Amazon cast as Jack Reacher. He is so much more fitting. He is so much more
Yeah.
accurate.
I don't like when they miscast something that like the character was known for. Like that's the whole point,
Right.
that they like it
My-
contributes to their characters is some physical aspect, and then they just ignore it in casting, and it's like, well, clearly you're not going to be true to the material.
the Tom
Yeah, and
Cruise
then they
movie that
cast
most
some
annoyed
5
me
foot
when compared to the book.
What'd you say,
Yeah.
Pilato?
The Tom Cruise movie that bothered me the most when compared to the book was The Firm.
I haven't read
Not-
that either.
Okay, not because John Grisham. Not
Yeah,
because of-
I've read him before, and I've read
yeah,
some of his, but
Yeah.
not that one.
yeah. It wasn't because of the casting, because I casting him as an attorney, that's fine, but they just changed so many things from the book to the movie,
Yeah.
and a major plot point that I'm like, that just doesn't work. Like the way they did it in the movie, I'm like, that's just not believable.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That they could be a happily ever after that way. So anyway,
Yeah. It's like, did you even read the book?
right.
Like,
What's that? Did I?
no. I was
No,
saying,
no.
like, you hypothetically asked
Did you
the.
even read the book before you started casting? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
no.
Right. Yeah.
Like,
well,
if this is your fan fiction of it, or you're basing it on it, then say that. Like,
yeah.
Right.
there was just a Wuthering Heights movie that came out or something that is like, they kind of missed the whole.
Oh, yeah, didn't they put like Amanda Seyfried or something like that in it or something like that?
I think it was it Margot Robbie? Part of the, I don't know if you know anything about that story, because I'm not going to assume that you haven't read a Bronte novel, but just talked myself out of my own thought. Yeah, so part of the, I'm not going to.
Can somebody kill that, please?
Yeah. I think somebody did already.
Oh, I must
I
have
was
missed.
I was on my way to do it, and then when I got to the, he was already gone.
Anyway,
Anyway, the whole point of the taboo relationship in this 1800s novel was race and I'm not going to go into that, but
Right.
they didn't do that in the movie. And we're all like, that's literally the first thing. That's like how he became such a like grumpy character. Like, it's not even a spoiler. Like, how do you not do that? It's like essential to the story. And that's been around for over 100 years. Like, what are you doing?
Right. But there are times, I will say, I mean, in the overarching discussion of miscasting or changing something to the film or screen adaptation of a book, it's really contextual for me. Like,
It
and
can
this is a
be
weird,
done. Yeah.
yeah, the weird one for me is, of all things, The Walking Dead. Now,
Mm-hmm.
those were graphic novels and comics for a long time,
Yeah.
and a lot of the characters there are well known and beloved for the comic readers. But the story arc for Carol is entirely different in the comics than it ever was in the show.
Mm.
Um, for uh, for Carol in the show, she is a survivor of domestic abuse and had an abusive spouse prior to the zombie apocalypse, and then her husband ends up being unalived, and she becomes this strong, independent, key member of the whole group and does these pivotal things throughout the TV arc of the story. The sad thing is that, and without giving anything away, in the comics, it's a lot more tragic.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, her
Just got
story just
deja vu. I think you might have told me this before. Not me, like all of us. I feel like maybe this came up before. I don't know. Anyway, sorry.
yeah, that's crazy. If it did, it's that is an example where I can be okay with the fact that you've changed what Carol's arc was going to be. And it made total sense because Carol in the show, well, most of the people that were watching the TV show had never read the comics anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she was a fan favorite, so it made sense to justify to keep her around.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that they changed that and gave it an alternate ending for her. You
Yeah,
know, that you can yeah, you can pull out and survive, and you can overcome that kind of stuff, even in disparaging times like the zombie apocalypse and the end of days. You know, so I'm okay with it that way. Pilato was Pilato took off. He's like, I ain't even talking about this.
Oh, bye, Pilato.
Yeah, I know, right?
Was it
What's
something?
Are there any character arcs you can think of that you're okay with the fact that they changed them when they readapted them?
The whole Lord of the Rings trilogy. I mean,
Okay.
I am totally fine with every decision, almost every decision they made. I mean, for the most part, the character arcs were the same, but the ending, the very very end, the Shire was completely different.
Right.
So, but I still was okay with it. Like, it made sense with what they were focusing on in the movie.
Right.
But
And I don't think Peter Jackson could actually go there with like what hobbits were supposed to be like.
it would have been a whole other fourth movie. Yeah,
that would have been freaking
plus they're supposed
vibes.
to be like 50 years old, and Frodo was like middle aged. Yeah.
But it's okay. Tom Hardy was the actor.
Yeah, I missed
Wuthering Heights?
June's question there.
Is Tom Hardy in Wuthering Heights?
We might have been talking about something else. I like Thomas Hardy is like the author of one of my other favorite novels that's similar, so that's where my brain went. Sorry.
Oh, okay. One of you's talking about an author, the other one's talking about the actor.
There's books on the brain today too.
That's cool. How's the thinning out going?
The what? Well, I have 3 boxes to donate, but I also just brought 27 more free ones into my house. So
Yeah, there you go. You're not addicted or anything at all.
not at all. Not at all.
For
I'm gonna
anybody
stream that
what we
tomorrow.
got? I had to mention it once again. If you guys aren't subscribed to Fly, you should definitely do so. She has a very unique, enchanting little channel. It is
Thank you.
phenomenal. And She's got more subs than me, so I don't know why I'm calling her little. Like it's something to do
Oh
with
no,
my face.
it is. I'm a baby channel. I just hit 2026 though, and it's 2026, and I like that.
I do too.
I,
Hello, welcome back, man.
welcome back, Pilato.
Hey, sorry about that. I'm watching on the laptop and I
You were
plugged
so
it in
fired.
just as I started earlier. What's that?
You're fired.
Oh, okay. See
Unacceptable.
ya.
Here we go.
So I've been participating on the laptop, and it is very well. It was at 0% battery, and I had it plugged in on the lower charging
Oh, so it
version
still died.
Oh, so
of the brick.
we're out in the charger.
Yeah. So I'm. Let's see. It's charging a little bit right now, but it's also angry with me. So I switched it over to the faster charger, but we'll see if it kicks me off again here. But
Likely story. Okay.
yeah. So Tom Hardy, you were saying?
Well,
Yeah, I
we had a yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Flo.
a comment.
My fault.
Like,
Go ahead.
I think y'all were right. I went in a different direction in my brain, but that's not what she meant. She said Tom
Yeah,
Hardy was the actor, but I don't.
yeah, but then she was referring to Thomas Hardy, the author.
Yeah, that's where my brain went. But not bad.
Gotcha.
Oh my goodness, Pilato. In any
Yes.
adaptation of something you were familiar with from another media, was there ever a character arc you were happy that they ended up changing? I made the reference to The Walking Dead.
From the book to the movie.
Yeah, or from movie to TV show,
Probably.
or
Yeah, probably. I think the um, none are coming to mind at the moment because I just don't read very much.
I got you.
You're the writer.
Yeah, yeah, I'm the writer. That's right. Yes,
You read
absolutely.
your own words that you write.
Just because I'm writing, you want me to be all reading and shit. No.
Why would I be reading other stuff when I could be creating?
Right.
Yeah.
So
He has an
The other one I
Yeah.
always think of where like the movie is way better than the book is Wizard of Oz.
Yeah,
That
that's
is like an acid trip, and the movie is so wholesome and amazing, and I like it so much better. I was not prepared to read that.
yeah. I don't
So
think they could have ever went where Frank Baum went. Not at
No.
all.
So I remember talking about the Wizard of Oz in my American history class in college.
I love it. It's so symbolic.
Because of its political
Yeah.
symbolism with the gold standard and
There's so many layers.
yeah, and you've got the Emerald City representing DC, and
Hmm.
the wizard is there's not really anything there. It's all just smoke and mirrors. So a very populist message. Um, but I prefer just the fantasy of the movie.
Yeah, yeah. The other main one for me is Forrest Gump. I wish I did not read the book because
Oh, really?
yeah, do not recommend.
Really,
It's
that bad, huh?
oh my god. I think because I already had such a beloved character in mind,
Mm-hmm.
then to read about him doing drugs and more
Yeah.
adult things that were you know very opposite what the character is in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I smoked some marijuana. It was okay. It made me feel funny.
I just can't do that to Tom Hanks. I don't know.
But that's okay because when I sat there and everybody in the platoon said I was high, but I wasn't going anywhere.
I know what high is, Jenny.
I was still sitting on the dirt. I don't know why they kept saying I was high, but it was good because I spent 4 hours thinking about Jenny.
Yeah, there's a second Gump one, and it's like a sequel of like when Forrest's kid, is growing up and stuff. And I'm like curious, but I'm also like I don't want to do that to my brain again.
Oh,
I'll just go to the restaurant and watch the movie, and I'll be fine.
this one might. I
It's
think
so
this
much
might.
easier to not read.
What'd you
This
say?
might get fired. Oh, go ahead.
Oh,
Well, I
I
was
was just saying
there's a
that it's
lot
so much
easier.
easier. Yeah, it's so much easier to not read.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's that's a problem with some things, but yeah.
I mean,
Anyway,
is that wrong?
yeah, no, you're not wrong at all. Check your
All right.
sources.
We
What
got
were
a
you
So
maybe
saying?
off grid in the house.
if I remember correctly, Fly holds a bit of a controversial point of view. The next one I wanted to bring up is Stephen King.
I knew you were gonna go there.
I think that the old, what was it, 1989, 1991, whatever it was, that film adaptation of The Stand, I love that version of it.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that version, but there are two
So
versions of The Stand, the book, a longer and a shorter one. And
Right.
people have said The Stand is like their favorite book of all time. So I'm like, I'm on the fence with Stephen King. Let me read his best one. Read the short one because I mean, there's two scenes that like kind of traumatized me. Like I did not want that picture in my head. It was horribly wrong, and it didn't
Right.
matter for the story.
Prison Pickle, what's up, buddy? Sorry about that. Go ahead.
Eh,
That was it.
no, it's all good.
so so Fly. My opinion of Stephen King is that he's okay,
Okay.
and I'm wondering if you will stand by me in my assessment.
Uh, okay.
Oh, I see what he did.
Yeah.
Nice.
No, I mean, I don't like the images that he puts in my head, but he's putting strong images in my head to the point of an emotional reaction. That's a good author.
Right.
Yeah,
It's just
I,
not for my little brain.
he wrote the source material for a movie that I remember hearing something about recently, and I did not realize that he wrote it.
He
Um,
wrote so much stuff.
yeah, what was it? It was oh, Shawshank Redemption, I think.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Maybe. Sorry, I don't know.
Yes,
Yeah,
Shawshank is a Stephen King book.
I had no idea.
He wrote Green Mile. He wrote a bunch that are very, very popular. I mean, obviously it, and
Yeah, and apparently he sold the rights for Shawshank Redemption for $1.
that's another movie that I'm like, I really should have watched that 20 years ago, and I didn't.
Right.
Why
Sorry.
didn't you?
I love those magnanimous gestures. Like Stan Lee decided to sell off Marvel. What did he take, like $5 or something like that for it? It was something crazy.
I don't know.
He
Yeah,
seems
I
like
don't know the story on that.
It was incredible. I mean, he was talking about, look, I'm not going to accept any kind of big money about this because I didn't make it. The fans did.
Oh yeah, I remember.
The true believers made this whole thing. It wasn't even mine. So why would I sit here and get millions of dollars off it?
Yeah, with with Stephen King and Shawshank Redemption, what I heard was that he just really believed in the director,
Mm,
and the director was very new and green, but he really liked the direction it was going, and so he sold it to him for just $1.
that's
Um,
amazing.
he just really
Well,
liked
then at the end of the
screen
day,
adaptation.
I'm sure Stephen King ain't hurting for money either.
Well,
Well, I heard he's on the verge of bankruptcy, and I heard that from just a little voice in my head that thought that would be funny to say.
Gotcha. That was a compelling counterpoint. Well done.
Yeah, I agree. Uh,
Ugh. Yeah, so I respect his work and his impact, but I haven't yet found a Stephen King book that I'm like, this is the best book ever. I'm just kind of like, oh, gross. Like, could we not have
I
done
like
that?
I like the weird stuff that he did. I know that sounds weird because he's done all kinds of weird stuff like that. Like Dolores Claiborne. You ever read that?
No.
Oh, that's a phenomenal book. I think you'd actually like Dolores Claiborne a lot.
I'm waiting
Um,
for a Stephen King book that I like. Like, I'm gonna read some more, but I don't know. What did you just say? What one was it?
Dolores Claiborne. Yeah, read the good reads on that. I think you'll actually like that one a lot.
Let me Google it first. It's not coming up. Oh, I spelled it wrong. That's why.
Yeah, Claiborne, not Claiborne. Everybody wants to put an R in it.
I thought it was CLAY, but sorry. There it is.
Scale, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Welcome in.
Hola.
Yeah, Dolores Claiborne, I think you would like. I think you could give that a chance.
Yeah, I think it sounds up my alley. It's not that long either. I will put it on the list as usual.
Another more sci-fi one that he did that nobody talks about a lot, The Langoliers.
He is literally. I mean, I wonder. I'm gonna Google how many freaking books does Stephen King have?
Under his name or his pen name?
Yeah, for real.
Because he has like what 5 pen names or some crap that he writes under.
Oh, he is 6'4".
Really?
Here's your factoid of the day. That's what this says.
Well, if it's on the internet, it must be true.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, that's a creepy looking dude, though, man. If you be honest about it.
He looks like a horror novel. So sorry, Stephen King, but
And listen,
I'm not sure
if
that either of
Maine
us
is
have
still in
any,
here, he
any
lives
room
in
to talk
Maine, so
about
he probably knows Stephen King. I mean, I'm just saying. How many people live in the state of Maine? Like 12? I mean, you gotta give a shit.
Stephen King has published 67. Oh God, 6'7". That can't be right.
Hi, Cortez River Ottersons. How are you, friend? Welcome in.
Hey, Mike.
Including 7 under the pen name Richard Bachman and 5 nonfiction books and many, many, many short stories. So,
I didn't like. I don't know why. I don't think it's because of the pen name. I think it's just a coincidence. I didn't like any of the Bachman books.
why did he do that? Like, you're Stephen King. Why would you want to not have Stephen King?
Because it's one of those stupid things where he did it under a pen name just to see if he could.
Oh,
Like, do I still got the edge? You know what I mean? Can I still put out a, can I
yeah.
still put out a book that'll sell?
Are they buying it not for just my name? What was the other
Right.
one you mentioned that started with an L?
Langoliers.
Langoliers. My brain wanted to say lavaliers, and I think that's like lingerie, so it's not that.
That would be
It's
phenomenal.
way more risque.
Now I want to make lingerie called lavaliers. That sounds like some medieval prostitute girl.
It was,
That's it.
it was in a Broadway song, and I had to look up what it was.
Yes, Mike. They did make it into a movie. I don't think it did very good at the box office, but it was a good movie. And the premise of the Langoliers is incredible. Like just the mental exercise of the Langoliers.
Is this it? On a red-eye flight from Los Angeles to Boston, only 11 passengers survive, but landing in a dead world makes them wish they hadn't. Is that the right one?
Uh-huh. I want to be able to explain it, but I don't want to give it away.
Gotcha.
Sounds scary.
They're all-
It is a mind screw job. And I guarantee whether Stephen King would admit it or not, when he thought up the idea of the Langoliers, he had to have been higher than giraffe ass. I promise you. There's no way a sober mind is going to come up with that kind of shit.
Apparently, they made a horror miniseries about it.
Yes, yes, they did.
Somebody's backing up.
No, it's
No,
kind
that's
of
just the
obnoxious.
alarm on one of the pumps for my daughter's machines here.
You're not on fire, right? It's not the fire alarm.
I don't think so. No,
Okay.
it's just one of her infusion pumps. Yeah, I'm just in her hospital room here.
Well, no, it's good. It's just the battery went dead in her life support.
No, no, she's just got some infusions going, so she's in stable condition, but not the greatest.
Well, geez, Pilato, I'm over here thinking you were making a Pilato joke, and you're over there like dead serious. Holy hell, my bad, dude.
Oh, you did you not did you not know about that?
I
I
did
was
not.
So last
I wasn't gonna
so
ask.
last yeah so last Sunday morning, well, last Friday night, my daughter was like coughing, and Saturday I went and got her some specific medicine for the symptoms she was displaying.
Uh
She
huh.
took them, but didn't really, seem to help a little bit, but she was still, pretty sick. Early Sunday morning, she asked me to take her to the hospital, um, and so I did. Got to the hospital. On the way to the hospital, she was. I mentioned the possibility of her being admitted to the hospital, and she did not like that idea because she was like, "Oh, in my Avid class on Monday, they're going to be doing registration for next year, and I don't want to miss that." And I'm like, I'm
Mm.
pretty sure if you're in the hospital that they'll be able to make it, so you
Yeah,
can
for
register
sure.
for
I
next
mean,
year.
accommodation. Fine.
It'll be okay. Um, and so we got to the ER, and she was having a really tough time keeping her oxygenation above
Mm.
90%, which is what they like to see. So they gave her a nasal cannula. That wasn't enough. So they gave her a full face mask, and that wasn't enough. And so they gave her a CPAP, and that wasn't enough.
Mm.
Um, and so they, sent her up to the pediatric ICU, and um, had a BiPAP mask for the first day and a half, whatever, 2 days. But she would do okay during the day, but then the Monday night she was just not keeping up, and her body was just kind of exhausted. I think
Mm.
her heart rate was elevated, her blood pressure was kind of all over the place, and her oxygen just wasn't staying where it needed to be. Um, and so we ended up intubating. Well, the doctor ended up intubating her, so she's on a ventilator,
Mm.
um, and so it kind of sucks, but it's letting her body rest more. She's not having to work so hard, and her heart isn't having to pump so much, and so they're still able to keep her oxygenated. Um, but yeah, but she's got the reason that she ended up needing the ventilator and everything was that when we came into the ER, we found out that she had influenza B and strep and pneumonia.
Oh my
Um,
gosh.
yeah, so got hit pretty hard. And I guess the PICU docs are saying that especially for teenage girls, the influenza is really hitting them hard this year. Um,
Huh.
so I don't know if you're really lucky, or
Yeah.
that she got all three of those, but um, and they've been testing for everything throughout the week. Um, her cultures have come back negative since then because they hit her hard with the antibiotics. But she still tested positive for influenza B yesterday.
Mm.
So we think she probably hasn't cleared that quite yet. Um, but she's stable. She's been pretty much in the same spot the last couple of days. they flip her on her tummy, um, and they've got her sedated, and so she doesn't try to rip the tube out or anything.
Yeah.
Um, but so they've got her on her tummy right now, and that actually helps the lungs clear out a
Hmm.
lot. Um, and so the doctor kind of explained it as um, like a wet sponge. So
Oh,
if you put a
right.
wet sponge on a surface, right, the liquid is going to gravity is going to pull the liquid down, and so the
Right.
top of
Really
the sponge, yeah, the top of the sponge has a lot of airflow, and the bottom of the sponge has a lot of fluid flow, um, and so you want to periodically flip it over, and so you have better saturation throughout for both the air and the liquid. And so for the lungs, you want the blood circulation, the blood saturation and the air exchange to be working all the way through the lungs. So she's actually done a lot better with her um, oxygen saturation when she's on her tummy. And so
interesting.
they've been putting her. I guess they found this with COVID a lot, that patients did a lot better being on their tummies than they did on their backs.
So
So
are
when
you
they're
literally
targeting,
in the hospital room right now?
yeah, yeah, this is
I
Jesus.
when you that's dedication, Mike.
Listen. Okay.
I guess it's
So
good to have a distraction.
I need you to do me a favor, dude. I now have told the most insensitive damn joke ever, being a smartass, and I'm sorry. Next time, stop me before I do some shit like that. I mean,
what? Why
But
would
he
I do
was
that?
joking the entire time until what just now. But when you said
I mean,
hospital, you meant you were at home and she had someone had a medical condition.
jeez. I mean, first off, all the best to the baby girl, man. But I
Yeah,
mean, second of all, that was like one of those moments, man. You know that where you're like, your mom. My mom's dead. Yeah, I mean,
no.
geez, holy hell, man. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean it. I wasn't trying
Yeah.
to hit you like that, bro.
No, no, I get it. Um, yeah, so she's in stable condition. We have a good
Good.
prognosis. It's just a question of how long before we can take her off the ventilator, and and then just letting her body heal, and
Yeah.
so they said to expect her to be on the ventilator for about a week, and we'll
Wow.
so that would be
Luckily, she was like, "I need to go to the hospital."
yeah,
My goodness.
yeah, because I had no idea she was feeling that way. um,
Mm.
because she'd been coughing, and I was like, what other symptoms do you have, besides the cough, and like, are you congested, are you, whatever, and she pointed to her head and her chest, and said it feels weird, not that it hurts, or she didn't really give me a lot of definition or anything prior to, hey, I want to go to the hospital. But even then she was like, yeah, coughing, and a little bit of headache, and chest,
Well, yeah, if she's low on
pains.
oxygen, yeah.
And
Well,
so yeah, I went into the ER with her, not thinking that this was going to be a super serious visit. More just, okay, maybe we need some antibiotics, and maybe she gets admitted, maybe we go home. But I mean, I've we have a lot of medical experience in our house, so like this
yeah.
isn't nearly as like traumatic for me, and as it may be for a lot of other people. But um, we've
It's still a scary position to be in. So, I mean, all the
yeah, there have definitely been moments in this hospitalization that are um, a lot more traumatizing than the typical, because
wow,
um, like my wife was born with a digestive disorder, um, and she's had two transplants. She had her stomach, liver, pancreas, small intestine, and colon replaced about 10 years ago in Indiana, and then last year she had a kidney transplant. Um, and so we're not strangers to the medical world, but this is a little different in that it's not the same kind of stuff that we typically deal with, and there were a
Right.
Oh,
few moments
so
where it's like,
sorry.
oh, yeah,
Ronan,
a
good
few
to see you,
moments
buddy.
where things are a little a little tenuous and concerning, but things are looking up. She's been
Good.
stable, and even though it doesn't seem like she's made much progress the last couple of days, there are some signs that are pointing to some improvement. So, whoa,
Good. Good.
Well,
She's in
I
the right
guess
place.
by typical shooting the poop fashion, I mean, it wouldn't be shooting the poop without Mike opening his mouth and inserting his foot.
well,
Sorry about that, man.
we got it. You're talking poop, right?
Yeah, well, I wasn't talking serious poop. I mean, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she's.
Well, best wishes, prayers, whatever will help.
Oh yeah, thanks, appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, one of the things that helps is kind of taking my mind off of it. So,
I was wondering, yeah, it's like, yeah, hopefully it gives you some distraction and
mhm.
ah,
Yep, it's sometimes it's kind of nice to have a different topic rolling around in your head. But
absolutely.
but like I said, she's progressing slowly but surely.
Good.
So hoping the marker that we're waiting or that we're hoping for to be able to. So a she's on the ventilator, but it's not the traditional type of ventilation. Um, and so, in order for her to get off of the ventilator, she has to transition from this mode to a more traditional mode first. And so, the milestone that we're waiting for is getting down to 40% oxygen setting on the ventilator and 18 to 20 on her oxygen flow. And let me check. Right now, she's at 50%, um, and 50% oxygen level, and 24 on the pressures. So I
Close.
was really encouraged. I was really encouraged a couple days ago because we were up in the like 80, and we got down to like 60.
It's good.
And so I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, maybe within another day or two, we'll be, where we need to be to switch over. Um, but then it seems like when she's on her tummy, that it gets down to 60. A couple nights ago, got down to 50. Yesterday while she was on her tummy, down to 50 again today on her tummy. But then when she's on her back, it goes back up to 70, 80.
Oh.
Today,
Yeah.
earlier today, she was up to 85. Um, and so it's like, you know, a step forward, a step back, two steps forward, a step back.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
but like the blood gas measurements from her lab work seem to be showing some improvement as well. That isn't necessarily noticeable in the oxygen and
How long
pressure.
has she been in there for?
So we came in early Sunday morning, so almost a week.
Oh wow. Okay.
But she wasn't intubated until early Tuesday morning. So this
Yeah.
is her fifth or sixth. I guess
That's
originally meant
quite a
to.
combo, man. I mean, and all of those take a long time to heal from. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
it'll turn around.
yeah,
I
Yeah.
mean, it
yeah,
goes without saying. I mean, you already, I mean, in all seriousness, man, I mean, all the best, dude. And I know it's
Yeah.
all going to be not cool.
yeah. Appreciate
And thanks for being cool for me being an ass. Sorry about that.
it. Well, I
Funny
mean,
and
Mike,
insightful is in the chat. He followed me over here from my channel, Mike, to come support you, and he
hi,
says,
funny.
prayers and hope everything goes well to whoever's sick.
At first, when you were talking about funny and insightful, I thought you were talking about me, but
Well, I
See,
mean,
that's why we think that you're always joking.
you're getting there. I mean, you're not quite, but you're getting there, dude. Stay at it,
uh,
bro. Be
and,
good.
and I want to say hi to Runic as well. I
Yeah.
don't think I've done that yet. Catch up on the chat here. Hi, June.
See, now I hear the beeping and I'm like, oh my god, is everything okay?
Right.
Yeah, the nurse will be in shortly.
Don't worry about it. No, seriously, don't worry about it.
I don't know if
I'm a little scared now.
No,
right.
it's fine. That's just a medication that finished.
Okay.
So, not a big deal. Um, so they just have to come in and stop the machine and maybe
Yeah.
refill the medication depending on what it is. It might be
I think
the whole dose.
I think like pneumonia, especially, it's treatable by antibiotics and stuff, right? I mean, not so much the flu, but
Yeah. So
yeah.
I think there's Marina. Um, Pneumonia can be caused by bacteria, so it can be treated by antibiotics. But is there also a viral pneumonia? Yeah. So pneumonia can be bacterial or viral.
Oh
And so if
no.
it's viral, then it's not treatable by antibiotics. If it's bacterial, then it can be.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
for her, she had both the viral influenza B infection and the bacterial strep infection.
That
I'm
was
not
the
sure
other one. Yeah, I
which.
forgot what the
I'm
third one
not sure
was.
which. Yeah, I'm not sure which caused the pneumonia, or maybe it was both of them. And yeah, I don't know if the underlying pneumonia was bacterial or viral or both.
Yeah.
But the blood cultures have come back negative.
Funny says he had
since
it
it
once
started
and
on the
had to be
bacterial.
admitted.
Yeah, it's no joke, man.
Yeah,
It can be
sounds like
pretty
it.
nasty. It is. You can be inoculated, vaccinated for it. And I was talking with one of her doctors about that, and I looked back in her records, and it showed that she had been, that she did receive, the pneumococcal, pneumococcal vaccines, but the last booster she had was 13 years ago.
Mm.
He was saying that generally you want to get boosters every 5 years.
There we go. Public service announcement to everyone listening.
Yeah.
Please go get them.
And if you're an anti-vaxxer, shut up.
Thank you. I was trying not to make it.
Right. Funny. Yeah, funny and insightful says there's no vaccines against bacteria. That's true. It's just for the viral pneumonia. But the viral pneumonia can't be treated by antibiotics, and the bacterial pneumonia can be treated with antibiotics. So,
Yeah.
the vaccine is going to help you against the viral pneumonia. It's not
Which
going
is
to help
better
you
than
against the
nothing.
bacterial pneumonia. However, antibiotics can kill the bacterial pneumonia.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's awful, but I'm glad it's kind of turning around and she's in the right place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So do me a favor, tell your daughter to stop being such a downer because she's ruining the live stream.
Stop being a downer.
Attaboy.
No response.
Aw.
No response. And and just because she's sedated doesn't mean she gets out of.
That's no excuse. It's no excuse whatsoever.
Yeah.
Sedation. I had to do a field sobriety test when I was sedated. It didn't get me out of it.
Oh,
Oh my
I just looked at the time. It is past 11:30 for me here. So I'm gonna go. But
Okay.
sorry to run out on you after that heaviness.
I've
But
been tasked and challenged with making something.
yeah, what's your
So-
progress, Mike? Show the.
So I'm going to draw in the rest of this with the pencil real quick.
I always say I'm gonna leave, and then it's like a half an hour, and then I still don't left.
So while we're waiting for Mike to show us his
Sorry, man.
progress. Okay, there we go.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Very scary.
I am startled.
No, wait. Wow. Yeah, I would not want that on my wall looking at me. Like,
No, if you're gonna do a wood carving of Pennywise, why not?
Do another not raffle. What's the name?
Another giveaway.
Alcohol-a-thon, like we did like you did
Right.
last week.
Oh, jeez.
Pennywise-a-thon.
That got a little nuts.
Funny and insightful. Apparently, it's had every disease: pneumonia, typhoid, malaria, dengue. How do you pronounce that? Dengue.
Wenge fever. Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, Fly, just so you're not leaving on a complete downer, I shared this in my last video. Or actually, let me think. No, not the last video. The video before.
Senior, what's up, Paul? How you doing, bud?
My daughters like for me to read to them at night from the Dad Jokes feed on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now. And their favorite so far has been this one. A man approaches the casket at his boss's funeral. He leans down and whispers, "Who's thinking outside the box now, Gary?"
Aww.
Nice. That's a good one.
I don't know whether to do the drum thing or the womp womp.
The
Right.
rim shot.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey, Pilato,
Cedar.
do you know that hands are just naked sock puppets?
I was unaware, but that's good to know. Let's see.
And
Funny,
then bunk beds.
that's dark.
Bunk beds are just shelves for people.
Cedar is in the house. Good to see you, Cedar.
Yeah, it's good to see you, Cedar.
All right. Well, on that badump or womp womp, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I just had a lot going on lately, but thank you for your advice. And
What are you streaming about tomorrow?
more book stuff. That's my standing Sunday thing. We start out with books and then go wherever the chat
Devolves into absolute nonsense.
Yeah.
It's great.
And we usually have like a quote that makes no sense elsewhere, but it just makes perfect sense in the stream. So I just start writing those down at some point.
In the spirit of Pilato's joke, I'll give you one so that we can have one in advance for tomorrow. You ready?
Okay.
Somebody should open an abortion clinic and name it "Don't Kid Yourselves."
I think you need to keep working on that one. I don't quite get it.
You don't get it?
We'll do another. Well, I think we get it.
I mean, I get to judge it,
go.
but I'm kind of like, yikes.
Okay.
We'll go with another funeral one here. So a man approaches the widow. A man approaches the widow at a funeral and asks, "Do you mind if I say a word?" And she says, "Please do." And he says, "Bargain." And she said,
Nice.
"Oh, thank you. That means a great deal."
I think I might have spaced out for the important part of that joke. I'm getting really tired. I'm sorry, guys.
May I say a word? He says, "May I say a word?" She says, "Please do." And he says, "Bargain." And she says, "Thank you. That means a great deal."
Oh, okay. Okay.
Very nicely done, Pilato.
Yeah. That is a great deal.
Thanks, Mike. All right, my computer is wigging out here, so I better shut things down before
And
I just
funny-
get shut out completely.
Funny says, be careful with typing the dark jokes because all it takes is one mistake to turn heroes into herpes.
That is true. Very true. Somebody should start a liquor company and then name it responsibly.
Wicker responsibly. Oh my god, I gotta go.
They would
All right.
steal everybody's advertising.
Good
I
night.
think I'm going to call it a night. I've just about got Pennywise carved out.
It is very creepy, so I think you did a good job.
All right,
Love
thanks
each
for
and
going
every
live,
one,
Mike.
everybody. Have
Good
a great
night,
night.
y'all.
All the best, Pilato. See you guys.
Thanks. See ya.
You know what this callous hands working this this red dirt land, picking up scraps and broken things, making them work again. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, something strong from what remains. Mike will make it. You seen it down in the heat, sweat dripping on concrete, taking your trash, you're thrown away, building tomorrow today. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, from the dust and rust and pain. Mike will make it, Mike will make it, Mike will make it. Let's make it. Folks, let me tell you about the way I live. Taking scraps from the junkyard, got so much to give. West Texas wind blowing hard across my face, but I keep on building steady at my own pace. You throw it out, I pick it up, make it brand new. Metal beams and wooden planks, I see right through to what they could become in these weathered hands. While you're sitting pretty, I'm making my stand. Rusty nails and broken glass, that's my gold mine. Every piece tells a story, every scar defines the man I am, the work I do, the life I chose. When the dust settles down, everybody knows. When the weather